Eh, Hello, today for this new episode of my publication at the Grants, I'm very happy to welcome Nina Compagne, who is currently a PhD student at the University of Lille, working in the laboratory Drugs and Molecules for Living Systems, and she's going to present our last publication today. Thank you for your participation.
Thank you for this opportunity. So our latest work is about the optimization of a pyridylpiperazine-based inhibitors of the E. coli AcrAB-TolC efflux pump. So as you may know, antimicrobial resistance is a global emergency as it was associated with almost 5 million deaths in 2019. And among all the resistance mechanisms, bacterial efflux pumps can cause resistance to several antibiotic classes, especially in gram-negative, because they can decrease the enterobacterial concentration of the antibiotic. So our work is to find bacterial efflux pump inhibitors, and more precisely, we are targeting AcrAB-TolC, which is an efflux pump found in E. coli and in K. pneumoniae. So we previously described this AcrB inhibitor, this iodopyridine, with an EC90 of 12 micromolar. So we test our compounds on E. coli with a subactive dose of pyridomycin, which is a natural antibiotic effluxed by the pump. So in other words, the EC90 here represent the concentrations of efflux pump inhibitor needed to improve the antibacterial activity of pyridomycin by threefold. And this compound was co-crystallized, giving us the starting point of our new work. So with the co-crystallography in hand, we defined 3 derivatization points around the pyridine core. So first, we modified this piperazine ring here, but you can see that because this nitrogen here can form a salt bridge with the aspartic acid in the pocket, the piperazine ring was actually the most favorable substituent at this position. Next, we evaluated the substituent in position 3, and you can see that this chlorine atom here can form a halogen bond with the carbonyl group of a lysine nearby, and so this chlorine atom couldn't successfully be replaced. So we kept it for the future synthesis. And next, in position 5, you can see here that there is actually a lot of space to introduce various substituents. And more precisely, you can see the presence of these different residues, such as this aspartic acid and glutamic acid. So for our design approach, we decided to introduce basic substituent at this position to try and create a new interaction with these acidic residues. That's how we identify this compound, STR29, which was extremely potent with an EC90 of 0.6 micromolar. And to confirm that this amino group here could indeed interact with the acidic residues, we tested it on 2 engineered E. coli strains. So one for which the glutamic acid 947 was replaced by its amide counterpart, glutamine, and one for which the aspartic acid 951 was replaced by the asparagine residue. And you can see that when we remove the acidic residues, the potency is greatly decreased, implying that the activity of this compound here is at least partly due to the interaction with the acidic residues. However, this compound revealed to be completely unstable in urine plasma due to the hydrolysis of this ester bond, so we then performed bioisosteric replacement of the ester linker. That's how we synthesized this oxadiazole here, 42, which was modestly potent. But when we introduce this amino chain on the compound, you can see that we gain a tenfold increase in potency. So we once again tested this compound on our engineered strain, and you can see that it showed no activity on both strains without the acidic residues, meaning that, once again, this compound is able to interact with 2 of these acidic residues. So we further evaluated this compound, and we showed that 44 could boost a whole panel of AcrAB-TolC substrate antibiotics. So we have here the MIC of the antibiotic without the efflux pump inhibitor, and here the MIC of the antibiotics with the efflux pump inhibitor. So to conclude, here is a summary of the key compounds in our publication. So the iodo derivative, our starting point. Next is the STR29, our most potent compound, but which was completely unstable. And finally, here is oxadiazole 44, which is moderately potent, but very stable in plasma and in microsomes. So 44 here shows the best compromise between the potency and the ADME properties for a future in vivo proof of concept. And if you want to know more about these results, don't hesitate to check our paper. Thank you for watching.